In this video we are going to do a VR performance test in F1 2022. I remember when buying myself a headset, it was kind of hard to find these videos, so here I am doing them myself. We are going to do a VR performance test on the Quest 2 and the HP Reverb in different settings. Not on all settings, I don't have the time for that. Well, you could subscribe and make that dream come true of doing this every day, but anyway, here we go. Let's first take a look at the computer specs for F1 2022. I play on a 3080 Ti i9-9900K processor and 32 GB of RAM. Playing with the Quest 2 here, 72 Hz and a render scaling of 1.3, playing with the default low VR settings. And as you can see, the GPU frame time is between 7 and 8 and the CPU frame time is between 6, 7 and 8. But what is most important is that we have a decent and stable 72 FPS. Very playable, also looks pretty good and decent in the headset itself. So yeah, definitely very happy with the result here. Up next we are playing on the default medium VR settings here. Not much of a difference. The GPU frame times, well, right now it stays at 9, 10, so we don't dip really to 7 or 6, and the CPU frame times still kind of low though, 6, 7, 8, not too shabby. But what is most important, of course, is that we still maintain that 72 FPS here. Very happy with that, very clear, so I would definitely say play on the medium settings here. But can we also play on high settings? Playing on the default high VR settings here, GPU frame times above 10, hitting 11, CPU frame times always around 11, a bit all over the place. But what to my surprise is most interesting here, we keep that 72 FPS. Also keep in mind that I am recording right now, so the frame times are a little bit higher than normal. But yeah, I mean, you can definitely play with the specs I have easily on the high default VR settings here. Now you can also play on Ultra, but that just crashes my whole PC, so that's why I can't show you that. I've also downgraded the render scaling to just 1 instead of 1.3, playing in the rain here with high settings, and as you can see, I'm still flabbergasted, and by just looking at the footage here, oh my god, what does this game look good in VR? And I just can't play this game anymore on flat screen. So with the Quest 2, with my specs, if you have that as well, you can easily play this game on your computer and have lots of fun. Let's try out the HP Reverb. First, trying on 100% super sampling. We are playing here on the default low VR settings, and as you can see, GPU frame times 7, 8, 9, CPU frame times between 6, 7 and 8, and we can, because the HP Reverb has a refresh rate of 90 Hz, easily hit that 90 FPS. Really nice. The HP Reverb is so sharp. You can clearly see a difference though if you play on the HP Reverb compared to the Quest 2. The HP Reverb is just much clearer, and I have to say that on the HP Reverb this game just runs much smoother. It don't have that same stuttering that you still have with the Quest 2. I hope they can fix that, but with the HP Reverb again, it is absolutely fantastic. It works great. Now let's take a look at the default medium VR settings. Not much of a difference here, same with the Quest 2. GPU frame times and the CPU frame times are kind of the same. And again, we are still maintaining that 90 FPS. Super clear, super good, happy with this. Up next, a super sampling rate of 150% on low settings. As you can see, it does have a big effect on the frame times here, but again, still maintaining that decent and stable 90 FPS. Now I also tried low settings with a render scale of 200%. And as you can see, well, I'm still kind of impressed that it can maintain that high FPS though. But yeah, I mean, this is low settings. If I would put it to medium or high settings, it would go into reprojection mode, and it's pretty much not what you want. I mean, here, for example, we are playing on that high setting here, the high default VR setting with a 200% super sampling. And as you can see, yeah, this is not fun. I mean, the FPS just dips all over the place, is all over the place. So I would highly suggest, if you play this game on the HP Reverb, go for a 100% super sampling and play on medium or high settings, and you will have a great time. Now that was it for this video. I hope it gave you a quick insight of how this game runs in VR. It is on my specs, of course, and you could have the exact same specs as my rig and it could have different results, but I just hope it gave you again a quick insight of what it could be. This game is absolutely fantastic. I don't see a reason anymore why I would play this game on a flat screen. I really don't. So that was it. If you want to keep up to date with the latest PC VR updates, then subscribe to this channel, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Ciao ciao guys, bye bye.